Trump sat down with the Sun newspaper and leveled a number of broadsides against his current hostess, British Prime Minister Theresa May, including criticizing her soft approach to Brexit, saying, quote, "If they do a deal like that, we would be dealing with the European Union instead of dealing with the UK, so it will probably kill the deal." Close quote. Joining me now with reaction, Michele Malkin, host of Michele Malkin Investigates, which is fantastic on CRTV. Michele, there's so much I want to get through with you, but this was quite something. As they're sitting down to this beautiful, fancy dinner with all this pageantry, this story is breaking in the Sun where Donald Trump says, "You've really screwed up this Brexit," and basically goes on and says that Boris Johnson would make a better prime minister. Your reaction?
Well, look, when are the most extreme of media freaks not freaking out about Trump speaking truths that former presidents, whether they had a D or an R by their name, dared not ever air in public? He can't say that. He can't do that. He can't threaten that. And of course, what they covet the most is an American president who serves as a doormat, who speaks in dulcet tones and only the most obsequious phrases when dealing with Europe. You can't upend that apple cart. Yes, he can. And whether they were freaking out over the Iran deal or over North Korea, it's always apocalypse. You know, America is going to be left alone. And, you know, the record so far has been that when he says the things that the American people want him to say, he has gotten his way, which is our way.
Michele, there was a moment when today Christiane Amanpour was interviewing the NATO Secretary General. I was watching this in the gym this morning. I almost fell off the treadmill. I was laughing so hard because you could tell Christiane just wants the Secretary General of NATO to at least appear to be annoyed by President Trump. But the mild-mannered Norwegian seemed to say it was going pretty well. Let's watch.
Really concerned and nervous, hoping that this summit was not going to devolve into a debacle like the G7 summit did, with disunity and pulling out of communiques. How would you say you assess the unity and the success of this summit?
This has been a very good summit because actually we have had very open and frank discussions. There is no problem to have different views.
I don't know why. I just thought that was, you know, she was like, wait a second, is that all you're going to give me? It was a good summit. Say something bad about the president, please, right now, because it's really awkward on camera for me. Michele, I love it. This happened all over television today. CNN, John Berman was trying to get some, and that didn't, it fell flat. But I think that the other leaders might not like the fact that Trump's demanding more things, but they have to deal with it because they need our help, and we're allies. I mean, I think it's worked out great for us.
I think so too, and Christiane should be very careful about not in the future not asking questions that she doesn't know how are going to be answered like that. But you know, there's something else happening too, which is it's not just the media. And I note that Politico reported today that George W. Bush and Bill Clinton were in Arkansas nursing the wounds on behalf of so many of these right? You saw that, and they don't get it. Right? They are siding on, they're on the same side as the globalists against Trump and America's interests. They keep doing that. We're going to get another re-election of Donald Trump in 2020 between the media and between the never-Trumpers in both parties. Keep it going.
Michele, wouldn't you have loved to have been on the line when Trump called George W. Bush, apparently on Monday, about Brett Kavanaugh? I would love to have heard that conversation. I don't like the fact that you didn't vote for me. That wasn't very nice, but Brett seems like a great kid. I mean, you got to give Trump credit. He went with a Bush staff secretary and someone who's a great judge on the D.C. circuit, even though, you know, all that animosity with between apparently the Bushes and Trump. I thought it was a great. I thought it was a great deal. Michele Malkin.
A lot of gritted teeth.
Exactly. And more analysis on all of this tomorrow on radio. Michele, thanks so much, and we'll be right back closing this out. Don't go away.